Hey everybody, welcome back to Boozy Book Reports. I'm Beth.
And I'm Sam.
And we're bringing you another installation of our poetry shorts.
And our shots. Our short chats.
Our short shots. I kind of love this because anytime I hear poetry or am involved with poetry or see poetry, I feel just way more cultured. Like I'm a sophisticated lady who's educated and refined.
Well, get your body ready because you're about to be so refined and so ladylike.
I'm very terrified, honestly, of what's
for this
about
poem.
to happen. I'm more terrified for the shot.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're listening to this and you've seen the shot, you might think, "What in the
hell?
Yeah,
is this?"
I was gonna say, "What in the tits?" But yes, what is going on?
And I just want to give out to a friend named Sandra who recommended this shot. So if it's, I feel like I'm gonna have animosity tomorrow towards her.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll see.
We'll see.
Because not only does it have a textural issue, one of the key ingredients is an ingredient I don't like.
Which I'm kind of surprised.
Ugh.
Because I have not really seen anything fun that you don't like.
I am
you're an adventurous eater and drinker.
I'm an easy woman. It's easy to impress me. I'll eat anything. Honestly, I'll eat anything except I don't like coconut water.
Okay.
It's just a sad excuse for it's not juice. It's not soda. It's not tea.
Yeah.
It's just ass water.
Yeah. It looked like it when you were pouring it. I was like, check out our TikTok to see it in action, guys.
The label said the pink color was normal.
Okay. Okay. So describe this shot to us.
So this shot is called the Lint roller because it is a cat themed. Spoiler, our poem is going to be cat themed tonight. So we have a cat themed shot. And so it has coconut water, as I mentioned, that I hate, rum, lime, a little bit of sugar, and it is topped with coconut shavings to be the lint on the roller.
I don't know how I'm going to gag down dry coconut shavings.
I'll be
top
honest,
of
it was pretty moist.
Oh gosh. Okay, well it looks good. It smells yummy.
It does actually smell good. I like coconut too. I hate coconut water.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had coconut water.
It's just gross.
Okay,
all right,
here we go.
Bottoms up.
Okay.
Oh no,
the lint, the cat hair is awful.
It's so bad.
It's like
I thought it was gonna be smoother.
You can't shoot shards of coconut.
I just got a whole bunch of coconut.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I was going to choke.
I know, it's so bad. Sandra, I'm coming for you.
Oh my gosh. And the flavor is not great it just tastes like rum. I just need everybody to have the visual of just coconut shavings all over Sam's mouth.
That's the best part of this shot.
It actually is because the rest of it the flavor is just
not great.
Not great.
I don't like I like rum. The rum's the best part. Oh, and the coconut shavings, honestly.
I'm not a big fan of coconut shavings. I would say if this had maybe if you made this instead of rum with coconut vodka or something, or something with coconut.
Parrot Bay.
I don't know what that is. Is that rum with coconut?
Yeah, it's mistakes. It's a mistake from high school.
Okay.
Parrot Bay.
I just want to tell everybody, again, Sam is now really just going to town.
They're just licking the coconut out of the glass.
She's scooping it.
This point.
It is it's quite majestical.
So
I love it. Yeah. I'm gonna give that shot a 0.5 out of 100.
No, this shot kind of sucked. Even as a cocktail, it was kind of shitty.
Yeah, it was not. It's not sweet enough in the actual base of the cocktail.
That could be adjusted.
Yeah. But it also just needed a little bit of the flavoring because the coconut shards were so hard to incorporate into that.
Yeah.
I think that if it had a little bit of a shot of something coconutty, not coconut water, with a little bit more pungent coconut.
More artificial coconut or a stronger coconut flavor.
It would help.
Yeah, you could have done a coconut. Sometimes you can get a coconut syrup or something that you could add in. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Or, I think that would have been nice. Or Parrot Bay coconut rum. Mistakes, 18-year-old mistakes.
Those are always the most fun. Okay, so I'm ready for this cat poem because I'm a cat lover.
I am too.
I literally talked to someone about their cat for 30 minutes today. And I was slightly offended because they did not then reciprocate and ask about my cats, even though I mentioned my cats. And I looked at several pictures and then they did not say, oh, what about your cat? which I always do. If
Yeah.
if I show somebody my cat, I'm like, let me see a picture of your cat.
That's the unspoken rule of cat tax.
Yeah.
I give
Absolutely.
you cat and you give me cat,
Yeah.
and we have made an exchange, and now we are cat friends.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, I'm ready for this cat poem.
All right. So it is She Sights a Bird and Chuckles by Emily Dickinson. She sights a bird, she chuckles. She flattens, then she crawls. She runs without the look of feet. Her eyes increase to balls. Her jaws stir, twitching, hungry. Her teeth can hardly stand. She leaps, but Robin leaps the first. Ah, pussy of the sand. The hopes so juicy ripening, you almost bather your tongue. When bliss disclosed 100 toes and fled with everyone.
I freaking love it.
So we had to read this in high school.
Okay.
And my English teacher absolutely picked the least mature guy on purpose in our class to read Ah, Pussy of the Sand. And we all kept our shit together. And my English teacher was like, and he was like, otherwise, like a totally reasonable, normal dude.
Gosh.
But he was like, this is where I get my yucks.
Well, okay. I don't know why, but I've been really into Cardi B's WAP recently. It's like
it's a banger.
It's just been in this playlist that I like get amped for work for.
Macaroni in the
nothing
pot.
says working all day as WAP. But but it just was like the opposite.
It's a way of working.
I literally just had the worst vision of somebody with their pee on the sand.
No,
and just like, you know, like that is not
Sex on the Beach is not a
no, thank you.
No.
Sand and crevices. No, thank you. Like
I remember the first time I like went to the beach, it was grad school because we had just moved out to California. We went out and we visited Kev's aunt. And I didn't know sand could get in so many places.
Yeah.
I got roughed up.
Yeah. It's like no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but I love that. So I have this like acrylic bird feeder that sits on the outside, and it's so funny because I literally, if I say bird in my home, my cats, they just go and they're so low to the ground and they're just going, and then they're doing the little chattering, chittering. And I'm just like, it's the freaking cutest thing in the whole world. I love you guys. Although the first time Fratelli did it, I made a TikTok because I was terrified because I'd never seen a cat do that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, she's possessed. So I had like the Exorcist music with it because I was like, you are terrifying right now.
She is a murder machine at that moment.
Yeah. And she was always so calm and chill. This was pre-Bubba, but I had never seen her be aggressive like that. And like, I don't know. I love it when I wash my windows where they watch, because we have a lot of birds that they come and watch. There's all these cute, adorable nose prints on the window because they just like sit there all day and watch. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Do they like, my cats like just smell in the air? Like Merlin just loves to sit in front of the window.
Mm-hmm.
He will kind of chatter and he'll kind of like watch squirrels, but mostly he just sits there and he just watches his little nose like go sniff, 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 sniff. He just wants to smell the air.
I freaking love it. It's so freaking cute.
Cats. I like the imagery too of like when their eyes get all big and they become the balls and then all like twitchy.
It's so funny to see them go to their animal instinct mode. Like I often forget, and then I'll look at my cat and remember I have a small carnivore living in my home with me that I know will eat me if I die.
Yeah.
And it's just like wild to think about. Like,
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with that, but it's just like,
that's my last sacrifice, that my cat stays alive. That's fine.
That's fine. But it is amazing. I'm like, you play bite me and you're not breaking skin, but I know you could if you wanted to. You could demolish me.
Yeah. Or like scratch me in a way that's like really painful. Though I did have to take Gizmo to the vet today and he did bite me and he did actually. But he was just nervous because he was in the car.
Yeah. I guess. Did you not have him in a carrier or would you try to pet him through the carrier?
I pet him through the carrier and he was like chomped down. But not like, I don't know. He like kind of was just being nervous, I think.
Yeah.
Bubba just walked in.
Yeah. Bubba's our little visitor. Well, he's our what do we call those? Guest tonight.
Interloper?
Yes. He also is just the sweetest boy ever. Again, I feel like we need more cat on our social. So I'll definitely post some cat pictures and stuff of our pets. Yeah.
My favorite Gizmo pic.
Yeah.
Where
They're
he's
just
like passed out.
Freaking amazing. So but yeah, I really like the imagery of that poem. I liked it. That's really good.
Emily Dickinson in general, I don't think I appreciated her much when I was younger. But
I don't think I read anything of hers when I was younger.
Did she have a whole unit when I was in college?
That's why I love our experiences were so different in school. Like I was not in, I don't remember any of like it. And you were all in like IB classes. So it's just fascinating.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I like talking to my advanced placement friends because our experiences were so different. It's just like, oh,
no,
wait, you had to like do stuff? Oh, okay, cool.
Shit. Yeah, we did read a bucket
I'm
of
literate,
Emily
okay?
Dickinson, and I did not understand half of it. I was like, this, I do not understand what this agoraphobic woman from, the 1800s is telling me. Like, now I read it and I think it's a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of life is that, right? You like appreciate it more as you get older because you're like, oh, I get it now. I get why you just want to be home and you have anxiety.
Yeah.
The world is a scary place.
Exactly. I too could just sit and stare. Actually, no, I couldn't. I could never. You couldn't. No, I'd die. I'm very extroverted.
You know, one of my favorite things ever to do is to sit on a bed and stare out a window.
Ah. I cannot think of anything more horrifying. I would take so many of those hair shots before doing that.
No, there's often times where I'll just like find myself sitting just staring out a window. I think I'm very cat-like, I guess. And I'll just stare at any window. I'm just staring out of it. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, this is my happy place. Just stare. The best place to stare at a window. Like we rented this beach house on the Oregon coast and it was stormy because it was like the stormy season. And we had a view of the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's just storming and you could still hear the water. And so I would just sit and stare out the window. It was so glorious.
I will do that with a storm. I love watching like a storm roll through. Like that's Eastern Colorado gets like awesome thunderstorms, which are also sometimes terrifying, but it's like so cool to just watch them roll through and watch the lightning and all that.
Yeah.
I'll do it for that, but there's something happening. Otherwise, you're a cat and I'm definitely like a golden retriever.
Absolutely. Like you're get up and go. I'm like, let's loaf. Like the other day, like I was telling somebody like, what are you going to do tonight? I'm like, I'm going to go home, immediately change into pajamas and lay on my couch and loaf.
I have something like every night. I have like pickup or this, or I have like,
it's incredible.
I've made a plan and I have to do it.
Yeah. I oftentimes get to the end of a weekend and go, you probably should have made a plan because I did nothing. But whatever. It's the cat life for me, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Maybe no more lint rollers though. If you're enjoying Boozy Book Reports and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Boozy Book Report, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you and happy reading.